In this video, we will add a new employee. However, it's very important to go through prior videos, including the settings and how to set up the system, add departments, and add job titles. After going through these videos, including attendance and configuring working schedules, now we can start adding new employees. From the Actions menu, going to Manage Employees, we can see the list of employees within the system. Over here, we have Filter Status. Existing employees by default will be selected, and it will show the employees whom are on duty. We have another option for suspended employees, resigned, and employees whom I did not enter contracts for them. As well as this, I have a filter for the departments, filter for the employees based on the departments. And as we can see them, they are based on what we have defined in the previous video. Again, search, exporting to Excel and PDF, and we will have the record of employees over here. So we'll start with new. Adding a new employee, we should know that the system will do that through three main steps. Step 1, add employees basic information and click Save. Under personal information, I have the employee ID, which is auto increment by default. However, I can set the ID of the employee according to my need. So first, let's add test employee demo. I need to enter the name in Arabic language. If I did not enter the name in Arabic language, this will limit displaying different official reports in Arabic. Also, I can enter mobile number and personal number. Over here, I will enter the email address of the employee. I can select any notes, select the country and city. Other address information. This is not required, however, it's preferably to enter. Nationality, document that I used to fill up this information, national ID, and it's required to enter the national ID of this employee. And if I have a document number, place of issue, gender, and the marital status. Also, I can enter the birth date, and then after filling the basic information, I can click on Save. However, before moving to Save, I can also upload the picture of the employee. I can also enter more details if applicable. Uploading the files, we can do it after saving the data. So we'll click Save. So this is the first step, adding basic information for the employee. By clicking Save, the system will redirect me to the contracting information, which is step 2. Add contract details and click Save. So this is a designation process, and the type is monthly. Other types will be discussed within a second video. and we'll select the designation date and the contract signing date. If it's a limited contract, like annual contract or for 1 year or couple of years, I can select one of these and the system will directly calculate the end date for me. Over here, I will select which department this employee falls in. So if I select the company, I have only the CEO. Based on our previous video, we have only the CEO within this level. In the HR department, we have HR manager and we have HR officer. So I will configure this as an HR officer. I will enter the basic salary for this employee, select the currency, and then I will go to payment method. Either I pay this employee by cash or by salary transfer. I have to select the bank and branch name, account, IBAN, and SWIFT code. All these details in terms of bank account, branch name, and even the company bank accounts could be configured from the settings. For this example, we will use cash only. I will select that this employee is subject to Social Security. The system will display the basic salary. And over here, I have to enter the first date that the employee has joined the Social Security. Select is subject to tax, and I will enter the tax number. And over here, I will select tax scheme, whether the employee is single or has dependencies, exemptions, or if there is a custom tax percentage, such as consultancy, which could be 5% or 7%. For this example, we will keep it as single, exemption, no dependencies, and I will click on save. The third step, add attendance details and click save. So over here, I have the operation date, which is the first date I want to start monitoring the attendance of this employee. For our example, we kept it as the designation date. However, it could be a second day, like starting from the 20th, in order to keep time for the HR to define fingerprints on attendance devices, etc. I will select the schedule type, which is week working schedule. Other types will be explained in other videos. Over here, I will select the working schedule, which I have already identified, and then the attendance rule and policy that I want to apply on this employee, which is calculate late time and overtime. And then I will click save. By clicking save, the system will redirect me to the employee profile with all the saved details. In order to view the contract details, I have to go to the contracting tab, and I can see the designation for this employee. And under attendance, I can see attendance details. In that way, I have added the employee to the system, and it will be, and he or she will be displayed within the existing employees, as we can see. Also, this employee will be displayed within the organizational structure, as we can see. Also, we can see the chart count of employees are increasing by 1, and we have 1 designation. By this, I have added 1 employee to the system.